Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you've had a great weekend so far. Hello, Grayscaled. Hello, Dracent. Hello, Unbigo. Good to see you. Hello. Ow. Hi, Miko. Hello, Dar. Hello, Leaf. I see Cellarin in chat. I see Sushi. Hello, Nakora. Oh, the end of another week. The end of another week. Hello, Tarze. Hello, Annie. And God damn it! Happy cat noises. What's up, Annie? What's up? Has something happened since we last talked?
34 months and said nearly 3 years. Good gosh, where's the time gone?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a very good point, Dar. Heavens, the 20th. 20th is when I first hit affiliate. A few subs are probably going to lapse today. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for the 34 months, Dar. It has been a pleasure having you here since day one. Self-care from Rack, thank you very much. I will take that stretchy. I will take a sippy. A nice day. You had a stream. Yeah, Annie did have a stream today. Annie doesn't get the chance very often, so shout out to Annie. Annie, if you don't do it, another mod will. You used to grill without screwing it up, and family is showing up late tonight, so you could be lazy and game. Glad things are all coming up Millhouse for you. No! You can't do that. Yo, AzzyDerg's a member of Team Fluffy? That's cool. Did you know that Team Fluffy just opened for applications? So if you are a streamer and interested in joining Team Fluffy, check out the team page. It has instructions. Don't know where to find the team page? Click the little Team Fluffy next to my name down below. Ooh, segue. You love to see it. You love to see it. Danny, good to see you. Hope you are doing well today.
Vince will resub for 34 months and said Team Fluffy, you say? Sounds fuzzy to me.
Yeah, but it's a lot of cute fuzzies. Vinny, thank you also for being here since day one. I appreciate the resub. Joey, good to see you. Happy birthday, Joey. Oh my gosh. You're showing up today? Good heavens. Love this, pal. Shout out to Joey because you can do that. Come on, mods, you can do this. Do it for the birthday puppy. / birthday of Ali / birthday suited in something. Thank you very much for doing that shout out. Follow Joey, fellow member of Team Fluffy, and very, very, very sweet. Come on. Drop it a follow. That's a birthday gift. You can pull it off. Mox, good to see you. How you doing? On this day, you too can become a member of Team Fluffy. Precisely, precisely. Yo, this song slaps. What is it? This is from Umurangi Generation. Really enjoyed that game. It has an amazing voice to just listen to. Absolutely. You want to dig into your free ice cream, but you're waiting for tomorrow? Moderation is a good thing. It's why I have so many moderators. No, sorry, different kind of moderation. Okay, I feel like I should clean these outer wall bits a little more thoroughly. You need to play more of Umurangi? Went ahead and 100%ed it after streaming it. Really loved it, far more than I expected to. This really great game.
The more mods you have, the more flavors I get to sample.
Okay, Miko, ideally you are not eating the mod team. Without consent. I'm not going to cut them off entirely. Yeah, no eating the birthday mod. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Because, Joey, you kind of get eaten every stream. It's pretty consistent. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you. Miko has no idea what perma means. Good gosh. I should say what we're playing in case somehow somebody's joining us for the first time and doesn't know it. Every Sunday we do PowerWash Simulator, a game about cleaning. So we're cleaning... I probably should have questioned this earlier. The gnome fountain. It is a fountain covered in gnomes. I will ask no further questions. I feel it's better this way. Ghostbusters 2, you got it. It's Ghostbusters 2.
Algebra, maybe even a bit of calculus.
Subtitle,
but
PowerWash Simulator.
Is where I draw the line.
Ah, terrible. Oh, those things are not cleaning. Okay, I will save those for later. Heads up to whoever made the poll. Joey's pronouns are, I believe, it, they. But otherwise, thank you for the poll. You know for future now, Danny. All good, all good.
Edge's Grey Cloud sent over 100 bits and left the message. I tried smoking meat for the first time today.
Okay.
I don't know what everyone sees in it. I felt a bit silly just sitting there with a bit of bacon hanging out of my mouth.
Okay. Thank you for the bitties, Taze. Always good to have you around. Oh, good heavens, good heavens, good heavens. What a weekend I've had. So, Miko, Rack wanted a recommendation from me, not... Never mind. You're the first one to laugh at that joke. I thought it was going to be an actual story. I didn't read ahead as Miko was reading it. I thought you'd actually tried smoking some meat, and I was gonna, ask how it was, and whether it was worth the time and effort. But no, it was a pun. Of course, it was a pun. Well, a joke, not really a pun. Different categories. Hi, Jag. Hope you're doing well. Everyone else has threatened bodily harm on you. Oh. Yeah, I can see it. I won't blame them too much for that.
Danny sent over 5 bits and left the message. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino?
You probably shouldn't. Elevino. God.
Meow.
Good heavens. So yes, yesterday I did take a day off streaming to celebrate a friend's birthday. She turned 32. And I have the best house in the area for hosting people. So I hosted everybody a board game and hangout day. And we had a good time. Hi, Mike. Hope you're doing well. It was good. We met up at a Japanese restaurant. Hi, Fubar. Hope you're well.
Nom.
Before returning to my place where we played, actually, the board game. We played Tapple, which is a frantic little party game. We watched some... Oh, good heavens, what did we watch? Oh, we did some video trivia quizzes. And rounded things out with some Smash Bros. It was a good time. It was a good time. Yeah, Vinny was there. One of these days, Azzy, one of these days. Oh, hi. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking. Hi, Fubar. It is good to see you, my friend. The food you posted earlier in the food channel looks excellent. So yeah, no, it was a very good day. The birthday girl had a great time. Gifts were exchanged. You will join me one day and do stuff with me and cook for me. I'll hold you to that, Fubar. I will. Ooh, bit of self-care, which is going to be very difficult when I'm over here. God damn! Damn it, Anilax. Ow. At least I have iced coffee from my glass kobold mug with lid and metal straw. Available now from koboldshop.com. Hey, Nell. Good to see you.
This idea of self-care is getting gurgled by chat.
No. You know, you can't prove anything. You can't prove anything. That isn't self-care, that is care administered by others. And the part that is care is kind of... I feel the definitions would be contested, honestly. Yeah, no! I'm not exposed! I'm not owned! Stop! Ow. Is that a new one? It's been triggered once before. So it is pretty new. I think it happened during my last 9 Souls stream as well. But quite a few people stay out of that. Like, a lot of people want to play 9 Souls. And they should, it's so good. Coming up to the end of that playthrough and having a blast. Ah, Sushi got one of the cop-out recommendations. Do it though, Sushi. Drink from one of your Kobold Shop water bottles. I know you've got some. You're dehydrating and scrunching down.
What did the mermaid wear to math class?
How dare.
An algae bra.
I'm not sure how many times we've had that joke, but I internally cringe every time. Missing a bunch of streams later, but wanted to be around for PowerWash at least. The PowerWash is just so cozy. It's a great chance to catch up at the end of a week. Oh my gosh. I will say, with the Team Fluffy membership applications opening up, I am very excited to get a bunch of new Fluffy folks in the team. It has been a little... Wait, no. Ow. Okay, fine. The birthday puppy gets a mouse. Ow. But yes, it has been a while since the last set of applications. There were some delays for very, very, very justified reasons. So yeah, no, I'm hankering to see some new blood. gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, no, I expect that we will be wishing Joey a happy birthday for the entire 3 hours of the stream. Just to remind it that it's loved. Quite frankly, I insist on it. Happy birthday, Joey! Joey is in fact 30 or 40 years old and doesn't need this. Hey Gav, good to see ya. Right, what have I been up to other than the birthday yesterday? Gosh dang. Oh, yes, my neurodivergent has been out in full force. Because I did, of course, order my first new desk in 19 years. And as such, my brain has been screaming, you need to hyperfixate on the idea you have a new desk coming. I have watched so many cable management guides on YouTube. I have looked at so many product reviews. I have looked for potential matching furniture to look into in future. Like, I cannot be normal about anything, ever. I need to just go whole hog. Like, yes, I am buying a piece of furniture. That is my personality for a while, thank you very much. Can you tidy up the cables under your desk after I finished? Yeah, I'll probably have spare stuff. I'll be right over. We'll get things nice and tidy. You choose not to look under there. Yeah, my current cable management isn't the best, but while I was setting it up, I was telling myself, don't put too much effort into this, because you definitely want a new desk, and you want new monitors, and you want to get new peripherals. Like, you know, don't lock things down too hard. It has been years, and I've finally gotten around to the desk part. So yeah, about time I do put a bit more effort in, at least as far as the desk is concerned. Anything that gets mounted to the desk, like, I want to pick up a new surge protector to mount on the underside of the desk. Yeah, stuff like that I want to, like, make sure is good quality and is very nicely secured. I will be looking into that stuff after payday. Because sure enough, the last of my money went to birthday gifts for the friend, and that the friend being, you know, the one who had the birthday yesterday, and the desk itself. So all the extra stuff, that's for after payday. Excited though, excited. Thing hasn't even arrived yet, and I'm losing my mind. Gotta love hyperfixation, right? At least it keeps me busy. Oh, what? Your cable management technique is cable connects from one thing to the other thing. Yeah, and it doesn't look good. I've been looking at little cable clips, cable wraps, cable raceways. Cable raceways looks like an absolute must. That's probably like #1 priority. But like this has also come as part of a general home improvement hyperfixation. So I've also been looking at getting more command hooks and like frames to put stuff up on my wall. I need to get some frames for my Kobold Shop posters. I at least want to hang the Digimon ones in my board game room. I mean, actually, since I'm bringing that up, Sushi, like, do you have any frame recommendations for those?
Let's see you bunny hop your way out of my belly.
Oh, bye, Jack. Because as far as I can tell, it's a bit of a niche size. The 12-inch by 18-inch ones, that is. I need a post of a big maw. I do like maws, won't lie. You're curious, at some future date, when you've finished all the Power Washer levels, are you going to play another... Hey, another cleaning sim. I like watching them. They're very chill times. I like them as well. And yeah, I fully intend to swap out Power Wash for something in a similar vein. I do want to return to House Flipper at some point, but that's sort of taken a back seat since they're doing that big old remaster kind of deal. I'm not exactly sure how they're handling that, but there's DLC I haven't played yet, and if everything's getting a fresh coat of paint, I don't know. If not, Fubar gifted me House Flipper 2 a while back, so I definitely want to play that. Viscera cleanup detail has also crossed my mind as potential. And of course, Power Wash Simulator 2 is coming out at some point. So I do not think we will run out of chill games to play on a Sunday. Hardspace Shipbreaker on non-story mode. I own that. I was very excited to get it in I think it was a humble choice. Haven't gotten around to playing it, but I really want to. Oh, thank you for the self-care. Drayson got recommended Dungeons of Dreadmore. I love Dungeons of Dreadmore. So good, so good. Good sippy. Yeah, no, Dungeons of Dreadmore was like one of the earliest modern roguelikes coming from the indie scene. Like, full permadeath. Full permadeath. Full permadeath is a bad thing to be saying when Noodle approaches. But yes, Dungeons Dreadmore has proper permadeath. There is absolutely no consistency between runs. You do not get permanent upgrades. Every run starts on like equal footing. You do not get stronger, you just get smarter. Another chill game is Hitman's Freelancer mode. Probably less likely, because I very much want something I can turn my brain off for, and Hitman took some brain power. Crime Scene Cleaner. Is that actually like a decent game? Because like I heard the name alone and saw the icon, and it gave me the impression of one of those low-effort knockoffs of something else. But again, like, I didn't look into it, so I could be totally off in my read of it. I don't actually do a lot of looking up of games by myself, because I got so much to play already. If I get exposed to stuff through, you know, random means, sure, but I do not go looking for them. Steam reviews are overwhelmingly positive. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It's like a more detailed Viscera cleanup detail. Okay, okay. So I'm guessing there have been crime scenes and you are cleaning up after them. Which would draw Viscera parallels if the crime was particularly bloody. Amber Isle is mega chill. I need to check if I ever actually got Amber Isle. I didn't. I've definitely seen it around, though. I know quite a few people who are very much into it. Yeah, but like I think the benefit of stuff like PowerWash in particular is like there's no reading or anything. I'm not interacting with characters. Like Amber Isle, definitely chill, but every time I poked into a stream of it, there was like active communication with characters and like reading and like stopping the conversation to take care of something going on. Okay, Park Warden, I'm trying to talk about there not being things to read. Stop. Park Warden, go away. You're undermining me in front of the kids. Nope, not a father. Sorry. I never hear you're undermining me outside of, like, parental scuffles on TV. Hi, Commander Coyote. Hope you're doing well. Gunfire Reborn and Crab Champions. I do not know Crab Champions. Gunfire Reborn, for me, isn't very brain off. Like, there's a lot of skill involved. Like, there's no skill in PowerWash, you know? I can completely zone out and make progress while reading chat. You saw a thread where a Vibe trademark coder was posting about how their AI tool randomly decided to ignore instruction and deleted their entire database. Funny. There's no skill in PowerWash, only wrist destruction and very disappointed Scribbles. Oh, I could really wreck my wrist right now. Scribble's not here. Scribble's asleep. Ruin wrists. Yeah, Mike, I've seen your chill games. I can't play regular Minesweeper, and there you are playing games that take multiple hours. Nah, I just click a mine to be done with it. They scare me. They scare me. 3-prong goblin mod. Sadly, we're doing a bonus level where we're locked into this power washer. Which is kind of a unique experience, because by the time I realized I could buy new power washers, I could afford the next one up from this. Like, I only bought this power washer to finish my collection for an achievement. I just totally skipped over it. AV assembly is an interesting one. I have not seen that one. Oh, I might have seen that one. I think Nerdcubed might have played that on YouTube. That did have some thinky aspects to it. I think the thing we're most likely to get after this is Viscera Cleanup Detail. Or House Flipper 2. It'll probably depend on how I feel. Can we get Azzy into Picross? That's when we never run out of chill content. Jag, I own, like, almost every Picross game on the 3DS and a couple of the ones on Switch. I played the demo of Squeakross and have it in my wishlist right now. I love Picross. You got a note at the store, you saved early on to skip to the third washer. For some reason, star requirement as well. You had the money but wasn't important enough to buy it. God, really? I don't remember a star requirement at all. Dabba. Hi, Breen. How you doing? Murder by Numbers? Murder by Numbers soundtrack is in this playlist right now. I have the physical edition on Switch. And I bought it again on Steam. I have Mario Picross on the Game Boy. And I have a ROM of the unfinished Pokemon Picross on my Steam Deck. I like Picross. Abba. Lena, good to see you. I see you peeking. Should you play Picross? I mean, I recommend Picross. If you like a puzzle game that makes you think, but like in a good way. Like, y'all have seen me trying to do puzzles. I'm so bad at it. There's like so many of those games now. Yeah, but they're all good. That's the problem. But they're not all good. If you get the ones by Jupiter, like the Picross E on 3DS and Picross S on Switch series, those are your most solid, bare-bones Picross games. And then games like Murder by Numbers and Squeakross integrate additional elements into them. I'm not sure if you can get Pokemon Picross on 3DS anymore. Not to be confused with the unfinished Game Boy Pokemon Picross. There is a Pokemon Picross for 3DS that was full of microtransactions, but I played without. The eShop is dead, but I assume that everybody has found something surprisingly easy. I'm wondering if the game is playable at all, if you can acquire it through that means. I'm not sure if it calls home to an unbroken master server or anything. But that's Picross with a slight twist, having Pokemon powers that can clear parts of the grid for you. You can use those strategically. But at the same time, I have found the puzzles in Pokemon Picross to be quite a bit more unfair. It was like the first Picross game I played, so I might have just been worse at it at the time. But I feel like it really wanted you to use those Pokemon powers. And like, there were some things you just couldn't figure out otherwise. Hi, Mateo. Good to see you. Oh, although that did just remind me, I've also played the Twilight Princess Picross.
No.
Abba.
No.
Which was a timed exclusive on, I believe, Club Nintendo, which is now my Nintendo. That was a weirdly specific release. It was. It cost 1,000 platinum points, and people were like, wow, you can get outright games for platinum points? That's crazy! And then they, like, never did it again. They did not set a new precedent. Hi, Washi. Hope you're doing well. We're talking about Picross. Yeah, I will definitely be picking up Squeakross at some point. Because the demo was great. It's just Picross, but you have, like, a mouse. And you can customize the mouse. And all the puzzles you do create furniture that you can put in your mouse's house. It's great. This is the Fury soundtrack, right? Fury soundtrack is so good. When you see so much Nintendo doomscrolling lately, all you can think is those people wouldn't have survived 3DS and Wii U era Nintendo. See, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, because a lot of legitimate criticism gets lumped in with doom scrolling. And a lot of it is very much based in a love of Nintendo products and a desire for them to do better. There is, of course, actual bullshit, but quite a lot of it, especially nowadays, is very legitimate. You love Nintendo products and all you want is for Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon to still be readily available for future generations. Yeah, I mean, game preservation is very important. And I find that Nintendo games, especially the more, you know, the closer to first party you get, the more expensive their aftermarket prices tend to be. Hi, Scribble, good to see you. So, like, Pokemon games, you know, you're not getting those for a good price. That's not happening. Sometimes buying it for full price at launch is the best price you're gonna get, and it's only up from there. Hi, Cadis Rufus, good to see you. Oh god, I didn't see that somebody quoted that. Okay, no, Scribble, hear me out. I have been doing this level, this entire stream. We do not have the triple nozzle that I ruined my wrists with. I was merely telling a joke. In this level, I do not have access to the wrist-hurting nozzle. I have to cover for myself. Thank you for the self-care. Ugh. But yeah, I would love a copy of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon in my 3DS collection.
Like me to.
Stop. I'd love a copy of Super Mystery Dungeon in my collection, but aftermarket prices are just too high for me to justify. And ultimately, it would just be for my collection, because there are other ways I could play it. But, like, I would like to have it. And it is the type of thing I would pick up secondhand if it were feasible. Gosh dang. My real problem is, I establish precedence with my collections. So I've said this before, but when it comes to Game Boy games, I have so many old games from my childhood that are just loose cartridges, because who kept those boxes? Very few people. A lot of us got them as kids, and the cardboard box was just in the way of us getting to our game cartridge. So when I started collecting Game Boy games, I kept buying loose cartridges. I kept all of my DS game boxes, which means that if I want DS games, 3DS games, Switch games, Wii U games, anything after that childhood era, I need to get it in box, and all my stuff needs to be in box so they match. That's the neurodivergence kicking in. So, if I want to copy Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, that's gotta be in box. Complete. To match the rest of the games I have on the system. Those ones come in plastic boxes, that's the difference. It really helps. Now you're at the point where you don't really care about Nintendo, you have a Switch 1 that hasn't powered on or touched in about 2 years, and no interest in a Switch 2. I mean, if you haven't been playing the games and have no interest in the games, I mean, that's a totally reasonable stance to take. Like, I don't think anybody will call that a hot take. Most of my favorite gaming memories, especially from childhood, come from Nintendo products, so I will always be seeking them out. And, you know, that's why I have the Switch 2 already. I was playing my Switch 2 today. I had a little bit of extra time, so I played a little bit of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Excellent game so far. Looking forward to sinking more time into it. Game Boy and SNES, you wanted to keep the boxes in, but because they were cardboard, your mother took them away and threw them out. Yeah, I've heard far too many stories of parents throwing away game boxes or just full-on games. Or, you know, selling them because they weren't actively getting used as much, or like a new console had been bought, so why would you keep the older ones? They're never fun stories to hear. You know, I've had my fair share of that. If you'll recall, Mox funded me a teal Game Boy Color from eBay, because that was my childhood Game Boy Color. That was my first ever game system. And the original one just got given away. I had gotten a Game Boy Advance SP at this point, so my mother just gave my Game Boy Color away. And you know, all's well that ends well. I now have my teal Game Boy Color. It's on a little display stand, fully operational. Love it very much. But it did still hurt a bit, knowing that my first ever system was just given away. And I can only hope that it got a lot of love in its new home. Hi, Akabob. Good to see you. Ha ba 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 ba. God. Everything I get into becomes a hyperfixation, I swear. I can't just be normal about anything. If I remotely like something, boy howdy do I have opinions. Gosh, you love pressure washing. It is very chill in this game, and probably this game alone. Yeah, I'm sorry that you got that recommendation, Scribble. Scribble has played more Balatro than I have. And I'm no slouch when it comes to Balatro hours. You can't make me go back. When you rule the world, I can be the Minister of Game Preservation. Heck yeah. You will surely not regret putting me in charge of anything. I need to get more recommendations for that list. Because we're already seeing some repeats with the 100 odd that I've got in there. Yo, let's talk about Stop Killing Games. We are hitting 1.4 million any day. Sorry, not even any day, any hour. We are so close. We are so close. $1.4 million is basically a guarantee at this point. Have I signed the UK equivalent? You know it. You know it. I signed it early during the initial attempt, and then I signed it immediately again when it had to be restarted on account of Parliament dissolving and all the old petitions being thrown out. And that petition is over at this point. I believe they got 186,000 signatures of the 100,000 required, so all very good. CEO of Ubisoft has spoken about it and was as much of a tool as you'd expect. Yeah, honestly though, it's a really good sign, because it means the publishers are fucking scared that they will have to start doing the bare minimum. If they thought it wouldn't go anywhere, they wouldn't risk, like, putting extra eyes on it. They know that this is being discussed in Europe, not America, where corporations rule everything, you know? Like, there is actually a chance that something pro-consumer will succeed, and they hate that. Yeah, no, truth be told, I don't have faith in the UK petition. Like, yes, it got the signatures. They're going to misunderstand it, misrepresent it. Maybe they'll get flagged by the petition commission for doing so, but they will ignore it with no consequence. So, that kind of thing. I don't have faith in our government. I have a lot more faith in the EU, with its 1.4 million signatures and more pro-consumer body, you know? But it's meant to be an attack from as many fronts as possible, and the UK petition is part of that. Miko for Prime Minister. Don't trust him. He will make it mandatory to be eaten by him.
Gurgle for me, Koopa.
Case in point. Bye, Danny.
Nom.
Yep. Sail! You read an opinion piece that said the issue with games industry isn't so much a games industry issue, but a US corporate culture issue. It certainly doesn't help, does it? It certainly doesn't help. Working people like slaves is no good. But the US is such a world power that everything trickles down to other nations. Bad business practice becomes the norm. It becomes expected. Shame it's more than just... great, yeah. Precisely what I just hoped I addressed. I'm not the best at wording though, so I'm not sure how it came across. Okay, show and tell, show and tell, show and tell. We do love a show and tell. Oh, with any luck, this will be one of the last show and tells that you see on this desk. With any luck, with any luck. I do not have an estimated delivery date yet.
Minister, my first decree is a ban on Marmite.
What, really?
No more Marmite.
Really?
The debate is settled.
What?
No more weird black sandwiches.
This just in, Miko doesn't like Marmite. I didn't know this. So, you'll have seen one of these boxes recently if you've been watching my show and tells. I got another one, chat. I got another one. I got another one. Da 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 da. So I've shown off the Guilmon poster from koboldshop.com, and I've shown off the Terriermon poster from koboldshop.com. I have finished the trio and picked up the Renamon poster. Such a great piece of art from Nikki. Just lovely. Ah, so good, so good. Non-binary icon indeed. Love Renamon. Just again, you can't argue. It's great print quality. And of course, if your order exceeds £15, you can use code AzzyDerg to save 10% off your entire order. But, you know, I don't know what they could possibly sell other than posters. Certainly not the drunken kobold can-shaped glass. Ah, refreshing. Oh. Extra sippy, thank you. Actually need to be careful, I think. Yeah, I just got a tiny, tiny drop of condensation on the poster there. 8 more days, please stuff stay in stock for 8 more days. Shouldn't be a problem, Leaf, shouldn't be a problem. But yes, Sushi is very good to his partners, actually. He got me a little review of how my code has been doing and what my projected kickback is. So I will say thank you to everybody who has used the code. There have been quite a few orders, and it will definitely help. It definitely supports the stream. I'm incredibly grateful. When did he give me that review? Today! Today, actually, just before stream. So, yeah, people are using the code, people are getting merch, and I will be getting a kickback, and it's very nice. Just before stream, oh good. Why do you say that, Joey? Why do you say that? But yes, I will be looking for... You got a phone case today using my code. Oh, thank you, Joey. I appreciate it. So you will be one of those orders I was told about. Very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, I highly recommend the posters. I am going to be looking for frames for these because I want the Digimon Tamers trio all hung up on my wall together. I will continue pushing for Nikki to do an Impmon. The 4 of them need to be together. Impmon is underrated. I love that little bastard. And he is a bastard, but I love him. Oh yeah, shit, Scribble likes Impmon. He's good, right? You have an Impmon plush? Oh, I'm a little jealous. Digimon's Danny DeVito. Never speak these words again. I didn't say anything about the accuracy of your statements. I just say never say them again. Make of it what you will. Oh, good heavens. Good heavens. But yeah, cannot say a bad thing about the stuff I've been getting from Kobold's shop. Despite brutalizing your hand yesterday, you recovered okay-ish today. It's been great to hear that your recoveries have been going smoother. Like, it does sound like a lot of it was down to that tablet positioning issue. You are not the birthday boy. With it pronouns, do you just go for birthday thing? Oh, well, hey, you know, if boy is good by you, then boy is good by you. Fair play. Fair play. I'm so used to my friends misgendering themselves that sometimes I fail to realize that they might actually just legitimately use their preferred terms. Looking at Viritage, honestly. Viri misgenders themselves all the time and then berates themselves for it. You love being the it-they boy? Then yes, you are the birthday boy. Boy exclusively as puppy boy, though. Fair play. Fair play. Poor synth, right? Like, it's gotta be exhausting to be getting corrected. Like, to somehow be getting corrected over your own gender identity. but, like, having them be right. It's the It Day Boy. It's the one who genders. Oh, good heavens. Ah, ba, 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 ba. You and me both park water. I was thinking the same thing. Struggling to find the motivation to come to work. It's like, yeah. Like, quite frankly, let me be a full-time streamer. I pledge that if I start earning enough to not have to deal with my day job, I will, at minimum, double the length of my streams. Good heavens.
Joey is a good boy,
I wish.
and I won't eat them. Leaf paid me to say that, but I can't promise the last part.
Ah, see, you can't just pay Miko to do things. He will just take the money and do the opposite. Those would be damn long. Yeah, but
time to usurp a throne.
Beats an 8-hour workday and then a 3-hour stream.
No.
Oh shit. Abba. Like, if you consider streaming work, which, like, I do consider it a form of work. A lot goes into it, even outside of the actual stream time. Then yeah, there are days when I work 11 hours of the day. The thing is, though, this is work I enjoy, as opposed to the day job, which is not work I enjoy. Used to see streaming as just fun time, but yeah, it's work to do it properly indeed. Yeah, I mean, making all of the schedule graphics is part of it. Goddamn VOD management, social media. Like, you can absolutely stream casually without it being work, but if you're taking it seriously and, like, trying to push yourself with it, it becomes a full thing. It becomes a full thing. And I am very grateful that I get to say that I do. I do get enough support to, justify the amount of extra effort I put in, as opposed to, you know, just doing a casual Discord stream once in a while. Part of why you, like, who won't be a streamer, you prefer create things in the shadows. Yeah, and, I mean, I have major respect for people who do create things in the shadows. Because to me, creating things in the shadows means you work on it in silence, and then you just put out a finished product. It is there's me using the word content, but it is media that requires a lot more effort than me just letting out a train of thought conversation while I play video games live. Like, yes, this is work, but I like stuff that requires more thought as well. You know, that's the media I prefer to consume personally. Like, the stuff I produce is not my preferred entertainment. Which kind of works, because it does mean there's a separation between what I do here and what I sit down with in my own time. But yeah, it is all an artistic medium at the end of the day. But boy howdy, do I enjoy sitting down to some kind of video essay. Short or long. Like something well edited and...
I find it entertaining to consume you.
I'm sure you do, Miko. I'm sure you do. You'll start to boost your ego when you get to game making for real, but for now you're too accustomed to using a drawing tablet instead when feeling productive. Hey, productivity is productivity, and art is super cool. What the heck, Taze? That is a foreboding yet. That is a foreboding yet. Clean. Clean. Will today be the day I complete power washing? Oh, good heavens, no. Good heavens, no. We have enough jobs to last us another few months of Power Wash Sundays. Like, we had a big chat at the start of this stream about what comes next. But part of the reason it is so hard to pick something, like, concretely is that I don't know what the state of the games industry will be when we finish this. And by that I mean, is Power Wash 2 out yet? You wish you didn't feel bad for not being productive even though you have no reason to be? Yeah, like, productivity is not required. By any means. Like, you need to be as productive as will keep you comfortable. Whether that's some kind of hobby you want to be productive with, or with work. You should not put in any more effort to being productive than is required to get you by. A stock killing game succeeds in the industry retaliates by taking away all games. Like, that's it, you know? So, you know what? If we can't have the games industry on our own terms, you can't have a games industry. They just all go away forever. Although, to be fair, with how some people against the movement act, you'd think that's what they expect will happen. Yeah, no, there's no games industry anymore. Games are cancelled. No AAA, no indies, no anything. It's gone. Imagine Power Wash 2 having a battle mode like a reverse Splatoon. Oh, I hate it. Actually, a lot of people would probably find that very fun if it was done right. Gamers are defeated, we all turn to cry, the world is thrown into chaos, and anarchy rises from the ashes. Cool, where do I sign up? Not my horse gacha? Wait, that horse game that loads of people are playing right now, is that a gacha? I haven't looked into it, I've just had people saying, haha, this thing's released. It's a gacha, oh god damn it. Okay, I was right to not look further into it then. This Derg don't fuck with gachas.
Don't piss off the most oppressed group in the world. Gamers.
Right? It's as greedy as any other one. Yeah, god damn. Have standards, people. You can play stuff that isn't trying to nickel and dime you around every corner. And it's designed to exploit you. Come on. Hey, Dragic, hope you're doing well. Yeah, like... Oh, you got PowerWash Sim as well? I hope you enjoy it. I find it incredibly relaxing. You know, hence playing it every week. Yeah, so, gachas, like... I feel like they hit me harder than other people. I'm not talking about, like, the psychological element, but, like, the negativity attached goes further than the games themselves. I'll get back to that in a second. You don't get how they went from raging over loot boxes to salivating over gacha games. It's just vocal people. It's just vocal people. Like... Just like you had all the people paying out the ass for loot boxes, you will get the people who salivate over the gacha games. You will always have the people who just like it and don't realize they're being exploited. You will still also get the people who are highly against them. 2030, you get called in the shady back alley where guys offering you drugs, alcohol, the Star Wars Christmas special, and a few video games, but you just gotta stay hush-hush on that last one especially. But yeah, so yeah, what I was getting to was like, a lot of gacha games... Sil, no, I can't finish my sentence! Hi,
Betsy.
Sil. Hope you're well.
Time to put you into
and bye,
jail.
Betsy.
No.
Yes, so a lot of gacha games have cute critters in them because, you know, people want cute critters and they want anime girls. They want their waifus. And a lot of those critters get picked up by the furry community as, okay, well, I don't like the game, but, like, look at this critter. I'm going to draw them in all sorts of compromising situations. And every time I see these characters in use, all I can think of is they are from an exploitative franchise. Like, their existence is for the sake of, you know, ruining people's lives through credit card debt and such. Like, I can't separate that from the critter that people go crazy about. Like, and you know, again, I feel like that's not going to be, like, the case for everyone. Because, again, plenty of people are saying, I hate these games, but... And yeah, I just don't get the but. Ayo. But, yeah. They just... The characters feel gross to me by association. Feels like no one cares about gacha mechanics at all. I've heard plenty of takes against gacha games. I think a lot of people are somewhat worn down, though. Because, like, these big pushes don't get picked up well in a lot of territories. Again, you push for, like, regulation on gacha mechanics in the US, and they're gonna side with the corporations. Might need to be the next EU Commission idea. Specifically gacha mechanics. You're describing why I'm deeply uncomfortable with all the ZZZ art you see. Yep, exactly. Yeah, like... Yeah, I think it's iffy. Cause, like, people who are into the games themselves, more power to you, and you should be able to like what you like. At the same time, I don't like that the companies that are exploiting them are getting paid for it. You know? I'm not sure where the balance lies for me. Because, you know, it's one thing to push down on, you know, a genre. It's like, if somebody else plays a genre I don't like, real-time strategies, it's easy for me to say, oh yeah, but they're super valid though, and all the power to people who play them. Yeah, objective truth. Amazing. Thank you for the Sydney. But when it's people who like gacha games, the gacha automatically means there are exploitative business practices and psychological manipulation. So the people who are just having fun with them, if they are spending the money, they are feeding into those bad practices, and yeah. So I think there's like an extra side to it that makes it not black and white. The one you got into is because you already love the franchise. You could have done without the gacha mechanic. They would have gotten money out for you if it was a flat purchase or even a few bucks a month. Well, I am glad that you were able to resist in that case. Because, yeah, I mean, getting something on an established franchise is a great way to get people in. And an excellent way to get people making excuses for whatever you're doing. Like, the new Persona gacha game. Seeing loads of love for that. Because the people liked Persona already. Hi 26, hope you're well. Got back from a weekend with friends. I hope you had a delightful, delightful time, 26. Good to have you back. So yeah, I'm sort of a mindset where, yes, people should be able to enjoy what they enjoy, but I also wish they could make better choices. There are no shortage of video games that do not have gacha mechanics. And the more that people do fall for the gacha stuff, the more gacha stuff is going to exist. Yeah, 26, it was a Renamon poster from Cobalt Shop. Yeah, ba. The one that I ordered? Yep. I now have all of the Digimon posters. With, what was the discount code again? Discount code AzzyDerg to save 10% off your order. Appreciate the segue opportunity. One of these days you're going to remember to timestamp the VOD. That would be very cool, actually, yeah. 26 does make it to most of them, though. Comes down to personal choice and how strong their morals are. Yeah, and sometimes you get people with, quite frankly, depressing morals. And I think defeatist. Defeatist is often the word I think is applicable. You know, it's stuff like, well, these games are going to exist anyway. Like, you know, they're not going to stop making gacha games, so it doesn't matter if I put some money into them. The same people who say, that they don't care about, like, their own privacy. They don't care about their own privacy because, well, the government already know everything to begin with. I have heard that take a number of times. You know, regarding any government act that hampers privacy, it's like, well, I don't care because they know this stuff anyway. And the same goes for, like, Alexa and Siri, and it's like, well, I'm okay using these, despite all of these, you know, user data concerns, because they already know it. So I will volunteer more of it under the assumption that they have it anyway, because I think the product is cool. Why should I care about where I throw trash? It's everywhere anyway, is what I've heard. Now that's extra gross. That's extra gross. Because, like, the stuff I'm saying is primarily hurting the individual partaking. If they're just throwing trash places, that hurts more people. Don't litter, folks. Hello, Litwick. Hope you're doing well today. Ooh, Leaf got the Scribble Notes recommendation. Abba. Love that series.
No.
Everyone dying from the heat? Not too bad where I am. Not too bad.
No.
My room has kept pretty cool. Scribblenauts Unlimited, you might have this game. You barely played much of it. Might be fun to stream. Oh, like, I actually regret having 100%ed Scribblenauts Unlimited when it first came out. Because, God, if I had that available as a stream game, I think that would be crazy fun. What? No, oh my God. You Scribble, it's a U game. Yeah, I think Scribblenauts with chat interaction involved would be amazing fun. Yeah. That sounds so great. Actually, right? Right? I think Scribblenauts Unlimited is truly excellent. And it has Steam Workshop support, so you can get some really dumb stuff to spawn in. If you decide to go hunting for stuff, or make your own. Yes, actually, goddamn, I'm saying it's pretty cool here. It's because yesterday, of all days, the day of my friend's birthday, when we were actually gonna go outside and do stuff, we had torrential rain. It was a lot. We haven't had a storm like that in this town in quite some time. And, yeah, we're just sort of in the cool down phase after that. It's still raining, little bits here and there, and staying cool. What gets worse if you're out working? A family food truck is really hot, gets up to 108 Fahrenheit at the least. I will have to assume that's very hot. I do not do the Farabah jingles. I am but a metric boy. 42. Holy shit! Oh my, that's too hot? Jeez. I love how you can identify how many people here use metric. Says it in Fahrenheit. You get 1. I'm so sorry for you. Say it in Celsius. Multiple messages of, oh shit. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, that is very, very hot. I would be very thankful for an iced coffee if it were that warm. But also, I don't think it would be iced for long. Ugh, sippy and stretch. Thank you kindly. Ooh. Making sure stream notifications. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ugh. Big stretch. Good, 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 good. Appa, appa, appa. Okay. That's what it gets around. It could be a lot more. You have a giant grill and smoker set at small trellis, gets cramped and hot easily. Oh, yeah, no, that cannot be a safe temperature to work at. That is terrifyingly hot. I mean, I'm sure you're acclimatized to higher temps than I am, but... Whew. That is bad. Like, for me, it starts getting uncomfortable once you get past around 26 degrees. You love iced coffee, would buy folks around. I am getting too accustomed to iced coffee. I've been having 1 or 2 a day since it started getting warm. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Am I allowed... Oh, they've given me some metal cleaner, but not much. Gotta use it sparingly. Good. Dry where you are, so 40C is unpleasant but not unbearable. Would be awful if there were any humidity. Oh, yeah. Temperature needs to just not. Why can't I just be comfortable all the time? I deserve that. We all deserve that. Get back to this.
I can get you all comfy real quick.
God, Miko, you are really coming on strong today. Awawa. Whoop. Whoop. Got that. Got that. Got that. Oh, that one got cleaned already. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't believe that finished the wall itself. Yeah, no, these walls still need a bit of cleaning. Cleaning engines are fine, you guess. You didn't use them when you played, so maybe that's the biggest problem. Yeah, I mean, like that spray did nothing to that. If I get closer, didn't make a dent, get closer. Like nothing. So then I go 0. And then I can clean it, but it's like a slow process with such a thin nozzle. So I tend to like the cleaning nozzles for like grease and all that. Just takes slightly less time. And usually you can be a bit more liberal with it. I'm only being so slow with it because they've given me a limited amount for this particular level. And I can't buy more. So yeah, I use it for the wider nozzle than the 0 degree. Oh, have we gone around? We've gone around! That's all of those.
Here comes Entity of Justice with the rate of 3.
Rebecca! Welcome in. Hope you had a great stream. How you doing? You hanging in there? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Azzy. I'm a silly little critter on the internet, and I'm about to be eaten. Stream is going well, Rebecca. Just doing some PowerWash like we do every Sunday. And just chatting about all sorts of stuff. I hope you had a great stream. And be sure to do all of your post-stream self-care. You very much know the drill. Wow. What? Got a raid and run, but hope I have a lovely stream. Thank you, Rebecca. Take care of yourself. Appreciate it. Ah, there's a good recommendation. Peggle. Love Peggle. Everyone should play Peggle. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, while I remember, I say we, I wasn't there. There was a Guilty Gear Strive sparring session in the Discord server yesterday. And while the turnout was a bit smaller than I expected, based on the amount of people who marked themselves as interested, I have it on good authority that everyone who participated had a lot of fun. So thank you to those participants. I hope you had a great time and the newer players learned a lot. Oh, you got a surprise shift, Washy. Jeez. You haven't had any luck with any of those sessions, have you? Like, there's always been something that stopped you from being able to join in. It keeps happening. Well, I do not intend to stop scheduling them, so maybe next time I'll have to ask you in advance if you'll be available for the timings I'm thinking of. Because it would be nice if you had a good environment to play the game you purchased, on expectation you'd actually have some people to play it with. Ba-ba. Oh, now I'm thinking about Guilty Gear. Ah, wow. Not difficult to make happen, though. Oh, how many gnomes are there? I could easily get an answer by checking the menu, but I'm gonna let it be a mystery. I'm not gonna bother counting them. You have fulfilled your mandatory PowerWash Sunday Guilty Gear talk requirement. Yeah, it's not mandatory. I just like talking about the things I like. Oh, stretch. Thank you, Rack. And a sippy. Ugh. See, I am extra excited about Guilty Gear, like, now, because I've realized that we're very close to getting Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, like, news about her. Because, Evo is in, like, just over a week. And they are absolutely going to talk about Lucy's release during Evo. They've got her. So, like, I reckon August 3rd, that's when we're going to get Guilty Gear news.
Exodus Grey Cloud sent over 100 bits and left the message, Guilty Gear. It's a very approachable game. You can approach me about playing it any time.
Oh.
I am definitely not inputting the motion for a command grab.
Oh.
Ignore that short jump just now. The doctor has assured me that it's normal and lots of people jump a little bit when closing distance.
Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Meow.
I'm scared of grabs now. Thank you for the bitties, Taze. Can I imagine being excited for Evo a year ago? You know, I've been excited for Evo before, but I was excited to see the Smash tournaments before Nintendo decided to be whiny piss babies about it. Like, Evo lost me because of Nintendo. So yeah, I haven't been excited for Evo in a number of years. But yeah, now that Arxis does announcements at Evo, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Guilty Gear. You have played exactly 0 Guilty Gear, do not approach me about the game. Nah, sorry, you've sealed your fate by being part of a conversation that involves Guilty Gear. It doesn't necessarily have to be me, but somebody will finish the job. Yeah, Washi has also played 0 Guilty Gear, on account of being forced to miss every Guilty Gear session we do on the server. But you're a Bridget main, as you should be. You got Strive but barely played it. See, for me, I'm somebody who doesn't just play games online with strangers. So I exclusively play when I have, like, one opponent, you know? I get one friend in, and we play some Strive while chatting. And to me, that's enough. You just have to have that friend who is available. Oh, for future Guilty Gear sessions, is there a get here in the tutorial requirement? There is not, Rack. We have several people who tend to join in on these sessions who are very experienced and can tutor a player from fresh. And quite frankly, I recommend any kind of tutoring over any of the in-game tutorial things. Because a tutorial will give you very little context for what you are doing. It'll be like, yeah, press this button to do this. You don't really know the situations when you will want to use this, but it'll tell you how to do it. Yeah, there is a tutorial before you play online. It will put you against a bot player to gauge your skill level for the ranked tower. And once you beat that bot, you can proceed to never participate in any ranked mode whatsoever. If you get that one match out of the way, you can join the sessions. And yeah, I can attest for both Scribble and Gab as tutors, because they taught me. And now I'm the person scheduling these events, so more people can play. And I still play with each of them semi-regularly, whenever I am able and have time, because it's just fucking fun. It's just fucking fun. And they don't necessarily steamroll me every time. Like, just playing casual matches against them and a couple of others, I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. I can hold my own, depending on which character I pick. Training session with my two Yodas? Jesus Christ. Last time we played main versus main, I smashed you. To be fair, I've had a consistent main, whereas you've changed a couple of times. But yeah, I have had some very good performances that I am happy with. Like, we're relatively evenly matched, main versus main. Like, we will have rounds when Scribble perfects me, and then I'll perfect Scribble next time around. Exaggeration but point made, yeah. Of course. What's my thoughts on the game Friends vs. Friends? I like it. Sometimes Breen and I play it on our date nights. Just boot it up and play a few games. Very enjoyable. But again, my desire to not play with randos means that outside of date nights, I don't really play it. Oh! That is the first Azzy Recommends I wrote. Abba. Yeah. But Morrowind is just so good. As long as you understand how the combat works, just a masterclass of an RPG. I love that the first thing you've done is you've cleared is the basin all the dirty water would drain into. Oh yeah, we've had the discussion many times that if you actually power washed like this IRL, you would be having a terrible time. Please tell me the thing you didn't understand the first time. Stats matter a lot. If you do not if you do not spec into the exact kind of stuff you want to use from the get-go, you will have a miserable start of the game. A lot of people will pick up the starting dagger and not have spec'd into daggers, and then they will miss every single hit because the combat system is based on dice rolls that are heavily weighted by your stats. If your starting character isn't spec'd into daggers, you're going to have a terrible time. So spec into the kind of weapons you want to use, and then try to get one of those weapons as soon as possible. It really doesn't hold your hand in that regard. And fatigue. The fatigue stat, the little green bar, plays a big part in the calculation. So if you are swinging at somebody over and over, and your fatigue bar... I mean, if the green is all gone, you're going to keep missing stuff even with a high attack stat.
No, don't get excited. I'm playing an alchemist.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy the lack of hand-holding in Morrowind. But, like... Hey! No, stop. Stop. I will also advocate for something that most people won't advocate for, like most of the die-hard Morrowind fans. If you really can't stand the stat-based combat system, you should mod it out.
No.
Like, there are perfectly good mods that mean that if it looks like you've hit, you have hit. And if that is something that will get you into Morrowind, fucking do it! Like, a lot of people are really gatekeepy and elitist about it. But if you need to mod the game to deal with the combat, the game is more than combat. So, sure. Change the combat system. There is an amazing world building, amazing stories and characters. If you have to sacrifice the combat for your own preferences, fucking do it. Hey Crystal, hope you're well. I am doing well. Just enjoying some PowerWash and having a stint of talking about Morrowind, which, yeah, love an excuse to talk about Morrowind. I tend to spec into long swords and bows myself. Yes, I'm a stealth archer in Morrowind. Self-care, thank you, Leaf. Ugh. Oh, excellent, excellent. Yeah,
Did you remember to feed the dragon in the basement, Azzy?
There's no dragon in the basement.
I heard them dragging on over.
No dragon in the basement. I refute all claims. Yeah. I will also advocate you're allowed to do something other than a stealth archer. I've tried. It never works, but I try. Gosh damn. Something I will highly recommend is OpenMW. It requires you to own Morrowind to play. It uses those files. But it is Morrowind rebuilt in a better engine. Unity, I believe. Why are we in the surface ice right now? I don't know what that means, Carl. But, yeah. OpenMW irons out a lot of issues inherent to Gamebryo, the original engine Morrowind's based on, and allows you to do a lot of stuff like extend the render distance, get better performance while doing so, and have some nice shaders, easier mod installation. Highly recommend OpenMW. Are the controls easier? I think they remain the same. If there are mods to change the controls, I am sure they will be easier to install using OpenMW, but I've never had a problem with the controls personally, so I don't know. You'd recommend it over just playing the base game? For a first-time experience? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Gamebryo is a mess of an engine, and OpenMW will get you better performance, and you know, if you don't touch any of the like the shaders or the draw distance settings or anything, you're just getting a more stable, bug-free, better performing Morrowind. It is like exquisitely made. It just needs the original Morrowind for its assets, because it's not providing the actual assets for obvious reasons. Yeah, same game, better tech, much more modding capability, because you actually get a better stable footing out of it. Gotta head out, your connection is garbage. Oh, the Terraria music. I see. But yeah, you take care of yourself, Carl. Thanks for popping in. As someone who started with Oblivion, you remember Morrowind's controls being something else. Yeah, they were very much released in different times. I get used to them fast enough. I do. But if you have trouble with them, you can look up whether there are mods for changing the control scheme. Otherwise, it would be your standard ability to rebind keys and all that. Myself personally, I started with Morrowind on the Xbox. Original Xbox Morrowind was my first exposure to the franchise. And that version was wild. You know, this didn't come up until a few years back, but apparently they used a little trick with the Xbox version in which they forced the console to turn off for loading screens. Like, to completely clear the console's memory so that they could actually load everything in okay. But yeah, now the Xbox port, I recall being very playable, very good. You know, as a kid, it was not something I was paying super close attention to, but really the biggest flaw was the load times. Everything else worked pretty damn well. As far as I recall. But Morrowind is like the reason that I kind of miss the naivety I had as a kid as to the wider games industry. Because Morrowind was a game I found in a bargain bin. You know, big crate of pre-owned games in the middle of a shop. all super discounted, and I just looked at the covers, and I got whatever looked neat, and Morrowind was one of those games for me. I'd never heard of the Elder Scrolls. All I had was the box art, the little pictures on the back of the box, and that informed a purchase that I will never forget. Sunio's first introduction was Skyrim, played it in all of its versions. You've started the Oblivion remaster, rip to a bunch of the staff who made that, but just a little bit. Gotta find time and motivation. Time and motivation are a big factor. Yeah, absolutely. The Elder Scrolls games ask a lot of your time if you want a good run. Jag's never played a Bethesda game? That's impressive. That is impressive. For you to manage to avoid all of them. Your first was Daggerfall when it was re-released as freeware. Daggerfall also has a full remake in Unity, which I've heard very good things about. Haven't touched it myself, but yeah. And in that case, since it is freeware, I believe you can just get that completely free, with no prerequisites of owning anything. Mainly games that appeal to PC gamers, and you're not one. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that. But at the same time, most people mod Skyrim with a menu that is better suited to PCs. Because starting with Oblivion, Bethesda started skewing towards consoles, and things became less good
21 months and said 21 months is approximately 21 months.
Oh my god, it is! Thank you for the resub, Vex. Good to see you. There's the little jolty. Good wave, good wave. Sky UI is a must-have mod. It is. It is. We are just doing some PowerWash and talking about the Elder Scrolls series at the moment. Hope you're having a good day, Vex. Whew, I'm actually talking a little fast. I need to sit up and breathe for a moment. I got a bit lightheaded. You heard the number 21. I'm afraid 26. Ooh.
No.
When Skyrim came out, you realized the series existed, it didn't draw you in, you were surprised at how big it was. Yeah, Elder Scrolls is a big deal. The hype when Skyrim was announced was huge. First experience with Skyrim was on the PS3, you loved it back then except for the story. Yeah, story was a bit flat. Then you learn how much better it runs everywhere else. Yeah, the PS3 version, I believe, was the least performative of the versions. Phew. Breathing. Getting rid of this funny lightheaded feeling from talking too much. Whew, okay. You didn't notice how bad the FPS was until you looked at the PC footage. Oh yeah, leagues of difference. Self-care, thank you. Yeah, I'll have some tummy time. Part of you misses the days when you didn't know as much and just played whatever you found that looked neat. Yeah. Honestly, I think that our generation got a unique experience in that regard. Because, like, the gaming industry wasn't as big. And you know, it wasn't the cool thing in school or anything. So it was some niche. The internet was less prevalent. If we heard something about a game, it was either because a friend had played it, or you'd been reading one of the very limited gaming magazines that would release every month. Coverage was minimal, exposure was minimal. Kids nowadays aren't really have that experience anymore. Because now video games are a thing in schools. Like, people are playing them and being cool. People are fucking obsessing over who has the best skins in Fortnite. We had a unique experience as part of our generation. And that's not coming back. Let me catch up on chat for a moment. First time you played Skyrim was on a shitty laptop, ran at maybe 20 FPS at the best of times. God damn. Tummy time is just part of your self-care. I'll allow it. Gaming industry wasn't afraid to get weird and funky with games either. Yet budgets were smaller, development costs were lower. They could afford to experiment because one game not selling well wasn't necessarily going to bankrupt the company forever. Half your PS2 games are the same ones your friends had. Precisely. Kids cared for games in your school. Yeah, I guess that's a cultural thing, huh, Vex? Because, in Brazil, didn't you have much more of a practice of playing ripped copies of games? And, like, I guess you'd spread those on the schoolyard and such. Like, here's a pirated copy of this, it's really fun, trust me. Like, that kind of thing would have been a lot more prevalent for you. You wouldn't spread it, but people would talk about the fun new games. Not much less of a thing in my school. Much less of a thing. Because games weren't the cool thing. Well, oh no. The ad break box has cut me off from chat. Oh my god, please scroll up. There we go. I swear, the OBS chat box is really awkward. Where was I? And now there's going to be Fantastic Four skins? Yeah. Yeah. Silly Fortnite. You remember having to choose games from the tiny pictures on the back of the cassette box that were usually from a different version of the game anyway? No internet for another 15 years. I can only imagine. I have heard similar talks from folk like Ashens. Especially with the pointing out different versions thing. You know, they'd show you the arcade version of something when you were playing it on an Amiga and it looked nowhere near as good. But they still got away with it because there were no advertising standards for the games. It was a different time. There weren't huge investors who would want things devs and publishers. No, won't work. Yeah, another factor. More prevalent in the late 2000s, early 2010s when the economy was booming. Fair play. In Europe, it's either you like football or were considered a loser. Oh yeah, football was a big thing in my school as well. You're not that much younger than Ashens, but you'd be looking at the Spectrum version. The picture would be from the Atari or Commodore 64. Yeah, and the versions of games back then would be significantly different. Because a lot of the time, the ports of those older computer games would be something that some bloke coded in like 2 weeks in their bedroom, and they just did the best they could before moving into whatever other freelance thing they could manage. Just... good heavens, the industry's come a long way. Good heavens, indeed. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. You know, I still haven't gotten around to getting cables for the old Commodore Amiga that I have sitting in my house. Like, I have the power cables. I don't have anything to display it to my TV. And I've been putting that off for years at this point. I really do wonder if it works. Hi, Nin. Good to see you. If Sunday means you can catch my streams, then I like Sunday as well. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, ba 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 ba. We have been going on a roller coaster of conversation topics, ranging from me hosting a birthday party yesterday for one of my friends to Guilty Gear stuff, Nintendo stuff, games preservation stuff, Picross. Old Commodore power supplies are notorious for having dodgy caps and blowing things up. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Canis Rufus. It was sitting in a loft for many years, and I can confirm it powers on. And like it displays a light when I put a floppy in. But I don't have anything for yeah. I don't have the display cables. Neko, thank you for the raid. Good to see you. I hope you had a nice time with Hollow Knight today. Ah, ba 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 ba. Welcome in, raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Azzy, silly little critter on the internet.
Azzy.
Playing PowerWash Simulator. Oh, a second raid has hit the stream. Hectex, welcome in. I hope you had a good stream as well. Ah, ba 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 ba. No, Bizarro Girl, you're cute. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Welcome in both Neko and Hectex. I'm a mouse now.
Thank you for following, Bizarro Girl.
Thank you, Bizarro Girl, for the follow. I appreciate it. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Both of you, raiders, make sure you do all of your post-stream self-care and take care of yourselves.
Enigma Fighter 12.
Enigma Fighter, thank you for the follow.
Dutcha just brought in 3 new
raid!
friends.
3 raids in a row! Good heavens! Dutcha, I hope you had a good stream as well. Good heavens, yeah, oh baby, a triple! Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting lightheaded. Thank you all for being here and choosing to raid into me, sharing your communities with me. Very much appreciated. I hope... I'm repeating myself a lot because people keep raiding in. I hope you all had wonderful streams, and I hope you all do all of the necessary post-stream self-care, whether it's hydration, food, and or sleep. Oh, I need the self-care as well. Good heavens. Thank you, Rack.
Nom.
Is there such thing as hype train for raids? There should be.
Wow.
If there were a hype train for raids, Miko could wear a hat. But yes, I will give the spiel again. If any of the raiders don't know me, I'm Azzy, silly little critter on the internet, variety streamer, currently doing PowerWash Sundays, the day of the week where we all catch up and have a chat while I absent-mindedly do some power washing. Why is this music familiar? the thing playing right now is Inscription, Litwick. We got the Inscription soundtrack on at the moment. That's why. Great game, right? Great game. I love all of the games that I have thrown soundtracks into my playlist of. I lost track of that sentence partway through. Phew. I'm recovering from the lightheadedness of all of the raids. You need to try Casey's mod? I've dipped into Casey's mod a little bit. Not as much as I should have, honestly. But certainly, base game Inscription, truly excellent. Whew. Deep breaths. Good heavens, I don't even remember what we were talking about prior to all of the raids. Oh, I'm so clumsy with my thoughts. We've done the whole spiel about the games industry. Oh, we were talking about, yeah, the Commodore Amiga thing and how I don't have the cables for it yet. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be bothered to pick those up. But I do still have a TV with a SCART connector, which seems to be supported.
Mine's Zeus, the god of putting animals in cages.
Zeus. God. Ah, the puns. The puns. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Well, Bizarro Girl, if you are interested in continuing to watch these streams, which would of course be appreciated, I stream 5 times a week. I am a very, very prolific. I'm going to use the word prolific. 5 stream days a week, 3 hours a stream, and we play all sorts of things. You did hit that follow, and I do appreciate it. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Hectex, you're going to be lurking while you work on some things. I hope your things go well. I hope you are exactly as productive as you feel you need to be today. Don't know if you'll come back, but you'll listen on in the background. Lurking is incredibly valid, helps the analytics, and I very much appreciate it. Every little helps. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Ooh, I did not expect the gnome fountain to be such a long job. This has been an undertaking. Like, what, over 2 hours so far? We're on 86%? This is a stubborn fountain. You're both an active and a lurker depending on your mood or possible distractions. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I tend to be the same way. Sometimes I'll watch a friend streaming and I'll be super involved. Other times, I'll leave a couple of people in the background to help their numbers because I am otherwise occupied. But from being a streamer side of things, I can assure you both are incredibly appreciated and do help. Because Twitch likes highlighting streams with a lot of viewers. So if you're contributing to the viewer count, even if you're not talking, you are helping get the stream out there. Every little bit helps when it comes to food too. What the heck, Nin? Oh, Dutcher, you're going to be lurking while trying not to melt? Oh, have you got you got hot weather over there as well? Dang. I feel like only I got the storm the other day. I mean, I'm still drinking iced coffee because I like iced coffee. But that is more for flavor than keeping cool right now. It is a very manageable temperature over here. Just watch it get incredibly hot, but extra humid for me. Just watch. It'll be calmer. It's not that hot, but it's humid as hell. Ah, damn. Yeah, it is not so here. And I am grateful for that. I wish you a humidity-free future. Oh, you've had a bit of rain, Litwick, but the heat and humidity are here to kill. Dang. Oh, Bizarro Girl rolled the Stray recommendation. That is one of the most recently played games that I threw in the recommended list, because I just loved that game. I mean, anything where you play as a kiddie is getting bonus points by default. But I really did vibe with it. What an excellent experience. And it makes a change from all the games in my list that, like, everybody under the sun has played already. Gotta try for a good balance there. Do I have... I'm not sure if I have PowerWash Sim in the potential recommendations. I need to check into that. I probably do. What other kinds of games do I play? Oh, jeez, I push variety streamer, like, as a definition to its limits sometimes. Jeez, so what am I playing right now? Right now, I'm going between PowerWash Simulator, Date Everything, 9 Souls. Good heavens. I recently got done playing some Space Marine 2. Thinking. I just got done with Everdeep Aurora. I've played a lot of Souls games in my time on the channel. I've played through Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro. When the dirt flashes, it looks more yellow than when you played it. I wonder if it's something they changed. You need to play 9 Souls, but you've been playing Rain World. Rain World is on my list. I've got to play Rain World at some point. I am hoping to soon play some Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I didn't manage to schedule that for next week, but I really need to, the week after. Phew. I've done House Flipper on stream. Let's see. Game about digging a hole was a good time. Spoiler alert, we're playing Project Silverfish next week. Gonna be starting to cover that. I've gone zany and played Orginizer on stream. If you haven't heard of Orginizer, that's an interesting game. I'm definitely gonna stream more Orginizer at some point. The Twitch integration makes that delightful. You know they've changed some colours of things for the levels. You know there's been a colourblind option and option to change the colour of the dirt. Yeah, no, those options definitely do exist. Orginizer gave us so many good quotes. And, you know, I'm just gonna give you all a little heads up on Orginizer, actually. Work in progress, but I'll be in it soon. Yeah, Orginizer. Oh, there, it's spelled in the quote from the quote bot there. Yeah, it is a game about organizing an orgy. Everybody has different preferences, and you are trying to fulfill everybody's desires without making anybody uncomfortable. And yeah, I am getting a cameo in that game that is currently being worked on. So I'll be in that soon. But yeah, love that game. Thank you for the self-care redeem. But yeah, outside of the the orgy aspect, it just makes for a very good puzzle game. And there is a safe for work mode. There is a safe for work mode. So all of the kinks become friendly activities. So anyone who is maybe a little more ace than would be comfortable with a game like that can still enjoy the puzzle aspect. Because you're just trying to have people over for a get-together, and they're watching TV, and holding hands, and playing board games. And the safe for work version is hilarious. It is. I just appreciate a sex-positive game from a solo developer that doesn't break the bank. And of course, the cameos that you can get in the game all provide donations towards different sex-positive charities. You love how similar to games you've played session lists Hex Cells Infinite. It's a puzzle game! So yeah, that tracks. God, I forgot about Hex Cells. Have they released a new one at all? Like, I last played Hex Cells a few years ago. When, yeah, I think Infinite was the most recent at the time. Like, have they made any more? Or did they just sort of wrap up on that? Hex Cells is great. Oh, wow. Oh, I have some messages. It was an announcement. It was an at everyone. All good. Are you going to be half lurking while you play some PowerWash yourself? Damn, the game's addicting. It's very good. PowerWash is just very, very good. Like, I held off on getting this game for far too long. Oh, back to Dragon. You started playing on Tuesday, you finished the campaign, and all 40 base achievements. Good heavens, you've really been working at it then. Oh, yes. So, yeah, Jack does provide a good summary of the variety streaming I do. Lots of indie and PC games, sometimes bigger multi-platform or Nintendo games. I've also done a very occasional series called AzzyCam, in which I just do stuff on camera and look at cool stuff for an extended period. So that's generally looking through old game magazines or building model kits. I've built a few model kits on stream, and I'm still waiting for a delivery of a couple of model kits that have, taken over 2 months so far to be delivered. I am not pleased with the delivery company. Yeah, oh, next AzzyCam is whenever those model kits arrive. And I'm very excited, because it's Imperial Dramon and Machine Dramon kits. I like doing the AzzyCam streams, they're relaxing. Although I will say, I do not believe them to be lost in transit. The delivery estimate is legitimately 2 to 4 months. So yeah, if they haven't arrived in 2 months, that's when I start chasing things up and being like, oi, where's my product? Out of the developer, not exactly Hex Cells, but they have released Soundshift, Square Cells, Cross Cells, Cypher, and Alchemia. I will have to look into those, because I need some more cute puzzle games. Yeah, not happy with those delivery estimates at all. I would not have put those on my throne wish list in that form had I known they would have taken that long. I would have made it a payout and ordered them from somewhere else that would maybe get them to me faster. But no, we got Japanese imports that are apparently sitting around waiting to fulfill a certain quota of stuff to be sent at the same time. And that's taking a long time. But I haven't forgotten you people who funded those model kits for me. I was checking the shipping info earlier today to see if there had been any updates. Alas, still waiting to be sent via ship. Either that or they're on the ship. I don't think they have a step that differentiates between waiting for the ship to depart and actually departing. Very silly, but I will be ready on customer support if 4 months passes with no delivery. This is a big gnome statue. That little bit, that little bit. A little bit on the hand there. Ooh, I feel like there'll be a bit on this underside if I can... Oh yeah, there's a lot on these undersides actually. Gotta love how each level has a gnome they're making their mark. Yeah, it's a strange thing to incorporate into every level and sort of make part of your brand, but hey, more power to them. It's memorable. Oh, good. Okay, rocks need a bit more to be complete. Is this Pizza Tower music from Crust Cove? I can't say the level, but this is Pizza Tower, and the track is called Putting on a Show. So if that plays in Crust Cove, then you're exactly right. Alas, Pizza Tower was a game that I liked listening to more than I liked playing. If Left 4 Dead 2 can make a whole level give an achievement after carrying a gnome the entire way, having a gnome randomly located in every level ain't too bad. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's just an interesting thing to make part of your game's, like, core identity. Like, if you've seen the teaser trailer for PowerWash 2, that was basically just, hey look, gnomes! Ah. Do I jump? Thank you. God, I missed a lot of stuff. I didn't think I, like, outright skipped past so many things. I guess that's... Oh my... Really? I thought I was being better than that, but I am zoning out and talking to y'all. Gnomes and cats were a really big thing in this game, but the cats thing got resolved in this one. Ah. Ah. I know there's a subplot with the mayor's lost cat, Ulysses. I don't remember exactly how that goes, but it is a thing. I mean, case in point. Lost cat, very fluffy. Please call the mayor. But, you know, it could be the case that, most of that stuff resolves in the Muckingham Files stuff, which is the content I haven't actually covered yet. I think we've done Muckingham Files 1, but there are 5 of them. Ugh. I had to come back here with some proper cleaner. Ah! Come on. There we go. Oh, is this Necrodancer? Heck yeah. It was main story, but you... Okay, then I've just forgotten it. Crypt rather than Rift, Hectex. I mean, I imagine they share a lot of music, though. But I don't own a soundtrack for Rift of the Necrodancer, so... Yeah, there it is. That's me. I'm the one who buys all of his music.
Rise up and flee, my feline brethren. You have nothing to lose but your collars.
But collars are cute. Why would you willingly lose a collar? You were just surprised there was a plot? Yeah, I appreciate the plot of PowerWash, not because it's particularly good or insightful, but because it's a little something to pay attention to if you want, but is ultimately totally ignorable and will not really affect the experience if you choose to ignore it. It is a very well-integrated story. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and just sort of adds flavor to a game that stands on its own merit without the story. Yeah. Honestly, more things with collars. That's my hot take. Collars should be approved of. And where there are collars, there are leashes. And now my mind's running wild, so I'm going to stop. Yeah, the last level of the main story is very fun. Very silly. Oh, wow.
I thought about it, and yes, my collar is cute. It does make some meals a little difficult though. Oh, and is also a symbol of oppression.
But, yeah, you know, it can be hard to eat big meals and also oppression. You know, the oppression is the side note. God. Like, can anyone just off the cuff remember what game this is from? I only have 2 tracks from this game in the entire playlist. Yeah, Litwick, you are so close. Jag's got it. Yeah, this was the very first track that was announced from Grant Kirkhope's side of the soundtrack. Like when they were announcing everything through the Kickstarter updates. Like, this was the Grant Kirkhope track being shown off. And I listened to it rather a lot, so it made it into this playlist. Yeah. Oh. Like, I cannot blame someone for guessing Banjo-Kazooie at all. If anything, it just shows that Grant never lost his touch. Oh yeah, Yooka-Replay does look promising. Like, I never actually did a proper playthrough of Yooka-Laylee, despite being a Kickstarter backer. So, like, I've been debating playing through it on stream, but then part of me just wants to wait for Replayly. Because, in theory, that will just be a better experience. Hey, Kokiri, you too! Excellent, excellent. Good to see ya. Yeah, the other ukulele song in the track list is the first David Wise song they showed off as part of the Kickstarter, which I actually like even more than the Kirkhope track. But I think David Wise tracks were like reserved for like mini games and such, like little side areas. Let's see. Graffiti kind of requires a stronger washer. Do I have anything? Stone cleaner. Excellent. Just get the graffiti with this. We're on 98%, like, in theory, we're done soon. I reckon this might take us like 20 more minutes. Because we're dealing with all the little funky bits. But we'll see. The graffiti is cleaning up pretty nicely. Gosh, I'm wondering if I can find some time for Guilty Gear tonight. I'm in the mood. I'm not sure if I'll have time. Yeah, ooh! Heck yeah. Murder by the Numbers soundtrack. Love it. Like, as established earlier, this is a Picross game. And the soundtrack just slaps. I'm just enjoying this. Ah.
Nuts.
I'm sorry, was that meant to be check deer's nuts? Ah, see, I didn't even look at the flag, I just acknowledged it was a flag. Polish D's nuts. Okay. Okay.
Hope you put up a better fight in my tummy, puppy. Nom.
Yeah. Now, I will admit I'm bad at flags. But I need to defend myself and say that I really didn't pay attention. I just thought of check before I thought of polish. Typh. Owawa. I got Cyrus'd. That's the check flag. Thank you, Vex. So yeah, I wouldn't have known that. But I do know Poland's flag, and that's why I really need to be like, hey, just be nice to me. If I'd thought about it, I would have gotten there. Probably. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, I had to do a double tick there. Indonesia is just upside down Poland? Ugh. That feels weird to acknowledge. Wait, Monaco is too? Are you saying Indonesia and Monaco have, like, the same flag? It's just a square. Wait, it's... Is that an option? They just use the crop tool? The shade of red is different as well? Okay. That's wild. Let's see here about Chad and Romania. Is it just a different shade of blue? Back in the day, the Romanian flag had a coat of arms. They got rid of it in 1989. Netherlands and Luxembourg are almost the same too. Good God. Hi, Derglover. It's no wonder I'm bad at flags. Oh, we got the unpacking recommendation. Love that game. Love that game so much. That game made me cry. And, like, if you ask me, the purpose of any game should be to elicit a response. I feel if a game elicits a response intentionally, it has done its job. It doesn't need to be fun if it's not trying to be fun. Unpacking is fun, but... my definition used to be, a game should be fun, and I no longer abide by that. Unpacking made me cry, and is therefore a masterwork. Strong emotional responses from media are the best. England and Georgia are similar, both are St. George's Cross, but Georgia has extra little crosses in a couple of the corners. Huh. You don't see the English flag much, though. It always just gets, you know, we always just get the Union flag. Wait. Am I... Yeah, only when the footy's on. Yeah, if the England team are playing, you'll see it everywhere. Otherwise, nah. It's just the UK, innit? Arsehole rallies. Oh god, ain't that the truth? For 1 month we temporarily changed the name to England. Score some fucking goals. Good heavens. So, is there something I'm missing with the black flag? Am I missing an anti-England meme? Probably justified if so. What country's that? Oh, without looking at it? Oh, I've seen this. It's not No, it's not New Zealand. It's not a black flag on your end? Really? For me, it's waving black flag. That means they didn't implement it on my... What? What the heck? But I'm in England. I assume you're trying to post the English flag. Well, speaking of just sort of being absorbed into just using the Union flag. Holy heck. Stop killing games just past 1.4 mil? Excellent. We were talking about it earlier, Derg Lover. I said any hour now. 1.4 mil. Got that. Yeah, oh, thing to look at. Oh, it was the Scottish flag. Really? Huh. That's the English flag? Yeah, no, that's a waving black flag. No, that's the George... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Canis Rufus just posted a little black flag on my end. I did not know it could differ based on what region you're in. The country only was Chile. What do you... No, I said, oh wait, no, it's not New Zealand. And then I stopped trying to guess because I was distracted by the waving black flag debacle. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have guessed Chile in any case. Because again, bad at flags. Wait. Oh, no, metal cleaner. Thank you. Trying to not waste the only bit of spray I have. It's not originally, it's a font thing. If you change your font, you'll probably see them. I have the default. Good heavens. Oh, well. This is the rainbow flag? Yeah, we have that. So I have the only, if I have pride flags, I have the only flags that matter. Pride over nationalism. This is the Nyan flag. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I got all of those. Fuck yeah, trans rights. What am I missing? Oh. Okay, we have chunks of the pool floor that still need cleaning. Got stuff there that still needs cleaning. How long are we going to be on 99%? This flag stuff hurts my brain. Didn't Antarctica has a flag? It deserves one. It's very cold. It'll take any win it can get. Oh.
Drayson sent 1 bit and said.
Thank you for the bit, Drayson. Did you mean to put a message there? Twitch doesn't let you cheer with pride flags? Huh? That's unusual. That's outer wall, so... Lower basin... Ah! Got it. Mars has a flag based on the Mars flag from a sci-fi novel?
That's wild. Sent 1 bit and said, "Hi, that's a pain."
Huh. At least we have the little gay bit there. Sorry, what am I looking for? Lower column. Oh, well, that one needs cleaning while we're here. Spotting stuff that actually needs cleaning is a good thing. So today I learned there's a whole bunch of technical stuff that goes on with flags. Outer wall caps. Oh, what? There, that one. Got it.
Drayson sent over 5 bits and left the message, like this.
Ah, there we go.
Etchedus Grey Cloud sent 4 bits and said, "If you don't enter you have to do to open the menu, click Customize Cheer, select the pride flag, then click the cheer amount to add the bit, and then remove the original bit."
Thank you for however many bits that ended up being, Tase. Oh, it was this one. Oh, there are more walls that didn't get done. This one. I've got to look out for the flashing. There. Okay, we got raised pool walls. That's raised pool floor. Raised pool inner wall. Raised pool wall. That one. Good. Then we have upper basin edge. Oh, that. Okay. Oh, this is also Murder by the Numbers soundtrack. Getting quite a few of them today, and the odds are pretty low, so I will take that. Upper basin walls. Oh, these. Which one? Come on. Come on. Got it. It's weird finishing a job and not having an achievement pop up. But none of the bonus jobs have achievements attached, so... Bap. Steam locomotive is our next job. That was a whole stream job. Your work put up a big Pride-related standee in reception, changed everyone's desktop to the backgrounds to the same design. But on the afternoon of the 30th of June, they're already taking it down. Like, what? Jesus Christ. Rainbow capitalism. Thank you for the sippy and the stretch. Ugh. Exhibit placed here in memory of Mayor Jeff Jefferson X. When it just finally settled, the mayor was nowhere to be found. He'd ridden out of town on a rail and into the sunset, never to return again. Probably good riddance. Oh, that's a surprising amount getting done with the white nozzle. What? Like, I ain't saying it's perfect, but I think that's the most the white nozzle has, like, ever cleaned.
Nozzles your nozzle you woo.
What the fuck? Nozzles your nozzle. Most of it, Sandust, and it's the most powerful power washer in the game. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'll use this to get the outer layer off for some easy completion percentage in our last few minutes.
Nom. Nom.
Oh yeah, it's actually doing very little. Oh, I mean, it did that. Oh. See, this should have been the job I started with. Good heavens. Yeah. Yeah, this is at least some, easy starting progress. Setting a baseline for the actual bulk of the job. Being all the harder to get stains. Choo-choo, Mateo! We got an old steam train. One might say we are hyped about this train. Oh, wow. There, now everything I'm saying is Twitch relevant. What? What? Well, gotta do this side. Chat, don't fall for the bait. Yeah, yes, because I'm capable of baiting people into a level of support that would trigger a hype train on a whim. I ain't a full-time streamer with like several thousand people watching just yet, don't worry. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, wow, it really does like nothing to this side. You've always wanted to do that sleeper train from London to the far north of Scotland. It's not a cheap ticket and you'd have to travel down to London from the northwest to get the full experience. Who did my model? Scribble did my model. Scribble, are you in chat? You still listening? Poke into chat if you're here. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Hi, Scribble. Scribble did the vast majority of the stream art that is currently here. Some assets are made by my friend Norm, but everything is becoming Scribble's art over time. Now, Scribble's style is immensely cute.
Oh my.
Ow, what? Bow. Bow. Okay, so yeah, that was Norm's art. Ow, wah, wah. But I believe Bal is in the queue to get that one in particular replaced, and is pretty close in the queue. So we might see a replacement for that one pretty soon. Ow, wah, wah. Okay, I think I've gotten all I can out of, oh. I didn't realize we had this. I got used to not having it anymore. Yeah, so we got 45% with the white nozzle, just doing a once-over on everything. Being very rough with this, but there's another 10% done. Oh yeah, Cadus Rufus, I'm with you. I am excited as well. It will be some time. It will be a good amount of time. But progress has been very smooth thus far. But rest assured, I am always thinking about what's next for the stream. I mean, we were talking earlier about how streaming is, like, work, it is a job. And that's part of why I'm always thinking about redeems and such. So much stuff gets scrapped. I have so many ideas that get discarded before they make it to y'all. But the thoughts are always coming. Yeah, Reggie, I have paid a lot of mind to the thought that there's going to be a lot of people who have met the eligibility based on gift subs and such. So I'm trying to take it into account, but I don't think there's actually a reasonable way for me to. But certainly when slots do open up again for custom redeems, I'm probably going to drip feed people into the actual channel where you request them based on subscription length. So people who have been here for, you know, the close to 3 years that we've been doing this, but don't meet the other criteria, would get access before people who have just hit 6 months. It probably won't be a long time, but it'll depend on how many people actually want redeems. Yeah, figuring out the best way to do it, but I can export a whole bunch of stats. Sadly, you know, I can't see how many months of somebody's sub were gifted or not. I can just see what their current sub plan is. And it would be unfair to judge based on that. So yeah, we're gonna go by time, I think. Just give some people earlier dibs. I never wanted to be in a situation where we had this kind of backlog on eligible people. But it is what it is, and we roll with the punches. Don't worry, Vex, Nin's like that. It does look like a Back to the Future train. Rest assured, 26, Doc's train is the final Back to the Future level. I haven't done it yet, I'm saving it. Got that as well. Whoa. Appa. Blisk time. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, I think what 26 was getting at is it looks like the kind of train that you do see in Back to the Future. Which it does. It is an old-timey locomotive. You haven't seen it though, sadly. I'd recommend it. They hold up. They hold up very well. Great movies. Ah. Yeah, very satisfying. God, if that's not everything, it is like near enough everything, right? Whew. Yeah, this nozzle just eviscerates everything. Yeah, at this point, just finish the level. I agree. This... I felt good about ending it at like the 45-50% mark with just the white nozzle. Finish the rest the start of next stream. But we may as well just start with a fresh new job, because this is going so quick.
Don't worry, I've got a rabbit hole for you.
Oh, bye, Jack.
Nom.
Yeah, you'd think if Miko were in the mood for bunnies, he would have pulled Breen at some point, but nope. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Get me those dings. Give me what I want to hear. The wheels are a little bit finicky. With all the spokes and such. Come on, train, you're delaying my dinner. This Derg is, this Lisk is hungry. Oh god, these were individual parts? Oh gosh. More parts than I expected. Oh. Oh. Good jump spot. So I'm guessing this corner needs a bit? Yep. Yes, the roof. The roof needs some work. Oh. The fact that that isn't done yet on either side. Wait, is this Murder by the Numbers again? It has such a small soundtrack compared to some others in this. Oh yeah, the whole these are individual parts thing. I really need to be a little more precise with them. That probably did it. Yeah, RNG is good for bops today.
Stretch and sippy, thank you.
Yeah, we are sadly at the stage where we are waiting for tiny changes. There we go. Got it. Oh, what did I just say? What needed doing? I saw something. I saw something flash up incomplete. Yeah, I'll come back to it later. Oh, yeah, it's totally going to be these undersides, isn't it? There. Got some little bits on the top here. Oh, there's a happy scribble. Oh, that part is done already. Yeah, this one does have a lot of fiddly bit. What is with this boiler? Giving her all she's got. Oh, never thought about doing the floor itself. What's missing? There we go. That panel's not done yet? Oh, come on. There. That's also not done properly. Come on. See, I was approaching this as sort of a... Oh, I can sort of go wild because I have not been straining my wrist to do this nozzle for the whole stream. And here we are. There we go. All good? All good. The edges of all the rivets. That is so dumb. Oh my gosh. So this, it's probably just these little bumps. There. Got it. Smokestack. Got it. Oh. There's something here. The cow catcher. Yeah, the undersides. We're making it. Piston rods. What are the piston rods? I do not know trains. Furnace stuff was mentioned, so there. Cab step. Oh, that's these. And then not on this side. Not on this side. So it's this side. Dead meat, that's... Oh. Back. Dead meat, that's terrible. Evening, Chaos Lord.
Hey, Azzy.
Tumbleweed!
Can I perma this one?
On its birthday? Yeah, sure. Oh. Yachty!
Chaos Lord 1223 sent over 20 bits and left the message.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 20 bits, Chaos Lord. I regret to inform you have joined us at the very end of the stream, but I very much appreciate it. But there we go. Bonus jobs complete. At least as far as the odd job sections go. We still have Muckingham Files Part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to do. As well as the specials that we haven't gotten to. Good heavens. Right. I need to use the bathroom and also get dinner and also maybe play some Guilty Gear tonight. I don't know. I'll figure out if I can. Let's check out next week's schedule, shall you? Thank everyone who needs thanking and get you all into a raid. Bap. If I play Give You a Poke, I'll let you know if I manage to get the time in. I will. So, real quick, thank you to my moderators for helping out today. Thank you to Bizarro Girl and Enigma Fighter for following. Thank you to Grayscaled, Dar, Vex, and Vinny for the resubs. Chaos Lord, Draysend, Taze, and Denny for the bits. And thank you to Dutcher, Rebecca, Hectex, and Neko for the raids. Good heavens. Finish 9 souls already? I think I will. Tomorrow. We are real close to the very end. So yeah, 9 souls on Monday, date everything on Tuesday. On Thursday, I will be playing Project Silverfish for the first time with a code generously given to me by the developer. Saturday, I should be starting Hell Clock via Daredrop. I'm preempting that one because I see no reason why I won't get a key for that one. Still on good terms with Daredrop. Looking forward to that. And PowerWash again on Sunday, of course. Rating the birthday boy? Is Joey streaming? If so, I think that's the call. I don't usually take suggestions, but yeah, absolutely for Joey's birthday. Rating into Joey, fellow member of Team Fluffy and birthday boy. Very, very much appreciate that puppy. What are they doing? Oh, a Phasmo stream for the 30th birthday. Sounds good. Yeah, no worries, Dead Meat. I know you don't make a habit of doing that all the time, so I'm not too fussed. Just letting other people know that generally I don't. Right. You all have a great rest of your Sundays, assuming you're still in Sunday. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Laters.